Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to Notations of a Nappy Girl, episode 56. Okay, so today I'm gonna cover a couple of things. Um, the first one is knowing when to let go of situations and love oneself. Here's the funny thing. I've discussed these types of things before, as most of my videos are about relationships and the inner workings of them and how to make things work and be effective. Here's the thing, and I've said this a million times. 95% of the population is more so in love with the ideology of being in love. As we grow up, whether we're male or female, whether we're straight or gay, whether we're bi, questioning, whatever, has nothing to do with the feeling of love. You fundamentally romanticize on how you want your life to be, what you think love feels like, what you think love looks like, how it should be carried out. Some people think that love should be easy, requires no work, you just fall into it, and it's great. That's bullshit. Some people think that when you know, you know. I kind of think that's bullshit too. Simply because anything in life worth having is worth working for. That means that person, that job, that promotion, the well being of your children, your education, everything has to be worked towards. Everything needs to have a solidified, what's the word I'm looking for? Measurable goal. Now, I was talking to a friend today, and the situation is they have a huge heart full of love. And they feel like because people keep leaving them, or people keep BSing them, or cheating on them, or people are able to walk away from them quicker than they're able to let that person go, then that means that they're broken. Here's the thing, people: stop beating up on yourself and using other people's shortcomings to define who you are. Like I told my friend, you are not broken. You're damaged, but you're not broken. Every situation we come in contact with, every person, I should say, we come in contact with either brings something to you or takes something away from you. Either way, if it's a negative or a positive, it's something that you can learn from. It's something that can strengthen you. Like there's all these little quotes that float around, and I don't remember them all by heart, but I think there's one that says something about don't get mad at your ex for walking away. Be happy that they showed you what you weren't willing to stand for. That quote makes a hell of a lot of sense to me, because if you're dating somebody who's cheating on you or who's physically or verbally abusing you and you leave them, you have the strength to leave them. That shows what you aren't willing to stand for. By the same token, if it's a good relationship and it's healthy and it just happens to end for whatever reason, be it death, relocation, basic choice, what have you, what you got from that relationship showed you what it is that you want in a partner, what you want in a mate. The biggest misconception when it comes to relationships is the thought that a relationship and or a partner will complete you. You have to be 100% whole when you come to the table. You are not a jigsaw puzzle. Nobody can complete you but you. And I know I've said it before, but it bears repeating again. I mean, it just is what it is. You are who you are. Your weaknesses are your weaknesses. Are they detrimental to everybody that you come into contact with? No. Will some of them be detrimental to some of the people you come in contact with? Yes. It's all in what you do with it, what you learn from it, how you progress. Like I always say, evolution is inevitable. We have to grow. I mean, I went to see the movie Lucy, and it's a good movie fundamentally. If y'all want to go see it, go see it. I'm not going to give it a critique or anything like that. But one thing I did take away from it was the thought process that people need to be more aware of who they are, what they are, where they come from, and where they're going. Because at the end of the day, you don't know when that's going to be your last 20 minutes, your last 30 minutes, your last 5 seconds. You have no clue. So if you live, love, and laugh as completely as you can throughout your entire life, nothing else matters. If you give each situation that you're in, be it work, personal, familial, romantic, what have you, if you give each situation your all, you can walk away from it knowing that you did the best that you could. You tried to make somebody better. You tried to make yourself better. And that's all anybody can ask. Nobody's looking for perfection. Nobody. But at the same time, you don't want mediocre. Hell, even T.I. say he don't want mediocre. So it's like you have to find your balance and understand what works for you. Now, I'm gonna end that with that because my screen is kind of jumping, so I think I'm having some technical difficulties. But that's my message for today. Know who you are, love who you are, know what you're bringing to the table and what you're taking from the table. I mean, life in itself is a feast, and we all can sit down and eat as long as we have boundaries. So that's my thing. Peace and blessings, people. Be good.